Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. To start off today's video, I'm just going to do a quick unboxing of a Modelones PR package that I received. I'm not going to do too much talking just because I kind of want this video to be more like a watch me work. And I know it feels like a very long time since I uploaded. I only uploaded like Monday, and this video took me a while to get out. Like, I was having so much trouble trying to film this video. Everything I was trying, it just wasn't working, and I finally came up with something and I liked it. So I'm just gonna let everything play out. I may have words up on the screen, or I may come back in from time to time to explain stuff, but for the most part I do want this video to be more like a watch me work. And I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And by the way, I did want to mention that I'm just not waking up. You guys should be used to hearing me like this by now because I do my voiceovers in the morning all the time. But I did want to mention it just to let you know I'm just waking up, so I may sound a little weird. But yeah, I'm just let you guys enjoy the video. So just something very quickly, I know I do have it up on the screen, but if you are interested in anything from Modelones, you can use my discount code, which is KEY10, and it will save you 10% off your entire order. And I went ahead and applied my nail tips, and these are the non-C curve 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 coffin tips from Crafts by 9. You can save 10% off her website as well. I will have everything linked down below. I did an unboxing of some goodies that Myra sent me. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it in the card. Very amazing stuff, and I loved everything that she sent over to me. But I'm gonna quickly cut these nails down. I kind of been loving like this length that I've been doing lately. Not too long for me, but still very long and to be creative. Like I mentioned, I am going to be doing a unicorn themed nail set, so I pulled out these unicorn foils that I got from Shein. I will link them down below if you are interested. My sister helped me pick out which one to use, and we picked out this very pretty pink one. I'm going to be doing an ombre with some of the, one of the acrylic powders from Modelones, and yeah, I'm just going to cut off what I need and start to apply it. When applying the transfer foil glue, you want to make sure that you're applying a very thin, even layer. Otherwise, when you cure it, it will become like very lumpy and it will create creases, and your transfer foil will not turn out right. So when doing this, make sure that you are applying a very thin layer. I cured all 3 nails for about 40 seconds, and then I allowed it to cool for about another 30 seconds. Allowing it to cool just kind of helps it create a more tacky layer. In my experiences, it always turns out better when I let it cool down a little bit, and then I just press it onto the nail. My hand is enough, but I like to use my silicone tool, and I just go in with that, just rubbing it in, and I just transfer all of the foils. I will be doing that for my index, pinky, and my thumbnail. So here's an example of what I said when I let it cool down, it turns out better. So while I was doing my index and my pinky, my thumb had a very long time to cool off. So once I did that one, it was so perfect. It came out better than the index and the pinky. So letting these cool off, like, it really helps. I don't know why, but it just really helps. And as you can see, I'm doing the same exact thing. When I take it off, it literally comes off so perfect. And these transfer foils are so cute. This is my first time actually using these unicorn ones. So after I get my foils on, I'm gonna top that off with a top coat, just because since I'm gonna use acrylic to do my ombre, the monomer like discolors the foils and it causes it to fade and mess up. So you want to protect that foil at a top coat and cure, and then I'm gonna go in and do my ombre. You don't really have to do this step with polygel. The polygel won't really mess it up, but the monomer really messes up the foils. So just make sure that you are careful when doing ombres with foils and monomer. I just showed you the 3 colors that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to start off with that really pretty glittery shimmery pink. And I love this color. I have like 3 little tiny mini acrylic colors like this, and they are just so pretty. As you can see, for this first bead, it was entirely too wet. When I work with different acrylics and I go back to one, I kind of have to like remember the formula. So after I did this bead, all of my other ones turned out pretty good. I just make sure to really like dry off my brush before I put it on the nail. But it's very controllable. These powders aren't really like the best quality, but I do like them for beginners. It's very easy to blend. Some of them kind of feel chalky because of the pigment in them, but for the most part I really do think they're very good for like starting off. And I posted on my community story. A lot of you guys have already seen it, but I did announce that I'm officially a brand ambassador for Not Polished Nails, and I can't wait to show you guys the welcome and PR package that they sent me. But back to the video. So as you can see, the second bead, I really make sure to like really dry off the excess monomer, and I put it on the nail, and it was just such the perfect bead. So I'm just gonna go in with more beads, filling this nail in, doing the perfect ombre. Of course, I'm gonna repeat that to my pinky and my thumb. I did my thumb off camera just because I wanted to try to film a TikTok, but it didn't come out right. So yeah, but I really love my thumb. I think my thumb is like the perfect ombre. So for the glitter nails, I know I wanted to use both of them. Of course, that's why I have them out, but I was unsure on which one to use. So when I did the unboxing, it was actually like 2 or 3 days before, just because like I said, it was taking me such a long time to film this video. Everything I was trying, it wasn't coming out right, so I did have to swatch them over again to kind of see, and I was just trying to picture on my nail. I did end up using the white glitter on my middle finger and then the pink glitter on my ring finger. Working with the glitters was so much more easier because it has a clear base, and like I always mention, the clears are so much easier for me to work with. But I'm just going to do a full solid nail of both of the colors, and like I said, I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the video. So I'm finally done with my foundation of the nails, and one thing I noticed about that white glitter is that how when I showed it in the first beginning, the glitters look pink and purple, but now that I added the monomer, just like that one Model 1's acrylic, they kind of look like greenish blue. I don't know why these glitters do that. Like, these specific colors always turn to look green and blue. I don't like that. I will end up adding a charm to kind of cover it up, but for now I'm just gonna start to encapsulate my nails using my clear acrylic from 𝚙𝚚𝚘𝚘𝚗𝚍. Also, by the way, the brush I'm using is from Not Polish. I believe it's in the size 12 or 14. And also, I did have to switch my monomer. For the swatches, I used the Model 1's monomer just because I wanted to use the same brand. Using the same brand would have kind of made it easier, but that monomer was so strong, and even with adding a few of the neutralizer monomer odor drops, it was still very strong. And that's why it kind of took me a while to do this video, because once I was done with the swatches, it was just lingering through the house. Everyone was complaining, and it actually made my head hurt. Like, this was the first time a monomer has actually made my head hurt, which is why I remembered why I don't really use the Model 1's monomer like that. So after the swatches, I put everything up, and I just thought I would just continue the next day. The monomer I used was the low odor Not Polished monomer. I will have it linked below. That's like the only monomer I use, but I did go ahead and shape and file my nails. I did show one on camera. If you would like to see a more in-depth video on how I shape and file, I will link that video in the cards above. Make sure to go check it out. I did want to add a unicorn charm on my middle finger. Like I said, I wanted to cover up those glitters just because it wasn't in my color scheme. And I really did love this little unicorn charm, but the nose kind of remind me of like a cow. Like, I don't know, it looks cute and weird at the same time. And that was the only thing throwing me off. Like, I wasn't sure if I was going to use it or not. But before I did add the charms, I was struggling with this unicorn eyelashes. Like, so I went in with that on my ring finger. I didn't end up getting anything because it took me so long. Like, I was really struggling with that nail. And you can kind of see it here. Of course, I will give a closer look at the end when I'm done with this nail set. But I'm just going in with the top coat because I am going to add a charm, and I'm pretty much done with the rest of the nails. So yeah, I'm just going to add a top coat. Look how this foil comes to life when adding this top coat. This was honestly my favorite part in the nail set. I did go in with my makartt rhinestone glue. I put it on the nail where I wanted it to be, and I'm just kind of looking at it. And then I also had like this other heart, kind of like a lollipop charm. I put that on the nail, and I loved it 10 times better. I love the colors and the fact that like it's very fun and still cute. So I did cure that onto the nail. And when I tell y'all I was struggling with my ring finger, I was struggling. Like, I was honestly getting so frustrated. And once I was done, look what I found. Like, all of these little cute eyelash and unicorn stickers, like, I honestly could have used these and they look so pretty. I was gonna file off the eyelashes that I drew, but since I struggled with that so much, I just wasn't gonna like take them off. So I kept them on, and I will save those unicorn stickers for later. But since we already added the top coat and I do have my charms, I'm not gonna add anything else. And yeah, that's it. I'm just adding some cuticle oil to nourish my cuticles, and I'll be back in a few seconds to show you guys what the finished look looks like. And here's the finished set, guys. I love how these turned out. My favorite nail has got to be like the ombre nails. I really love using this unicorn foils. One of the nails I definitely struggled with was drawing on those unicorn eyelashes. It kind of looks like she's been crying with mascara on. Don't look too hard at that nail. I thought it would have turned out better by being so simple, but I don't know why it was just so hard to get on like a closed eye with some eyelashes. I should have did it in white. I don't know why, but I kind of figured the black would show up different. But I still love the finished product, and that's all that matters. Oh, and by the way, I did want to do like a review because I did a nail haul and I got a ton of foils from Shein and they worked pretty good. The transfer foil glue that I used was from makartt. Everything I used in today's video will be linked down below if I can find the links for everything. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I really love how these nails turned out. Let me know which one is your favorite nail. If you prefer the little unicorn charm or the heart charm, tell me which one you like better. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm trying to get active on TikTok. And thank you guys for watching. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.